Hey, what's going on, you guys? Toxic here. And today's story time is about the time I got caught selling weed to one of my buddies. Okay, sorry about the shitty ass CS:GO surf gameplay in the background. I'm not that good at surfing anymore. I used to be really good back whenever I'd play almost every fucking day, but now I just don't have time to play CS:GO. And I don't know why it's really laggy, but don't worry about it. So So the time I got caught selling weed, I know it was in high school, and me and my buddy, let's give my buddy a name. Let's call him Austin. Okay. So me and my buddy Austin, we would smoke weed sometimes. We had another buddy that we mainly smoked with, but me and him smoked a few times with each other. And so he was running really low on supply, And I normally didn't ever sell weed because I was always afraid to get caught. I never wanted to have to worry about, running into that problem. So he came over to my house one day, and my mom wasn't home. This was back when I was still in high school, like I said. And we were just chilling, and I had some weed. I honestly had no idea how much I had. I know I had a bunch though, like a lot. Well, a lot more than, a gram. But I'm pretty sure I ripped this kid off, but I don't know because I didn't have a scale. But he was talking to me about how he smokes too, and how like he just doesn't have a weed plug, and so I told him, I'm like, yeah, I'm probably gonna stop smoking here soon, and he was like, oh, for real? I'm like, yeah. So then he asked if I can start selling to him, and I told him, I was like, man, I don't know, I really don't have to worry about getting caught or anything. And he was like, come on, bro. Just do it to me for one time. It's not even that bad. I'm like, okay, fine. So it was in a pill bottle without a label on it. And the pill bottle was full. Like, it was all the way full, but it was grinded weed. It wasn't like, did it have nugs in it? It was just grinded up weed. And I don't know I still don't know to this day how much it was. But I gave it to him for around, I think it was $40. $40. And I don't know if that was, I don't know how much it was. I wouldn't be able to tell you. I'm not good at eyeballing, like grinded up weed. But, so I ended up giving him that for like $40. He gave me the money. And then later on, he goes home and he smokes it. And he posts like, videos and pictures of it on his Snapchat story. And then later on that day, I was texting him. I'm like, yo, you trying to hang out? You trying to do something tonight? I was trying to make a move so we could get some girls over and swim over at his pool. And he wouldn't answer me. He would always take a long time to open the snap and then just wouldn't answer me. So then I kept asking him, like, yo, because me and him were planning this before I sold the weed to him. We were planning it. I was like, yo, you still down to have the girls over? If they're coming over tonight. And then he texted back saying, no, I'm not having any girls over tonight. And then that's it. And I haven't heard from him for like a few hours. This was in the middle of the day. And then nighttime rolled around, and he kept trying to FaceTime me, or like FaceTime call me on Snapchat. And I wasn't answering because I just don't like answering FaceTime calls from people that, I don't really talk to every single day. And so like, I wasn't answering him, and he kept telling me, he texted me saying, so you're gonna need to call me real quick. And I'm like, no, I can't. He was like, so you're gonna have to. I don't know, I didn't know how to answer that. So he called me. I finally answered, and it was not him on the phone. It was his dad. He was like, so have you been selling weed to my son? And I'm like, I just didn't answer him. I just was looking at him stupid on FaceTime. I'm like, I'm just not answering. And he was like, I know you're the only person to hang out with him today. So I'm like, shit. I'm like, yeah. He was like, alright, we can either talk about this between me, you, and Austin, or I can come to your house and tell your mom. And I'm like, fuck, no. I'm like, alright, I'll be over there soon. So my mom was home that night, but I hid like all of my weed in this little container thing up in my closet, in a GoPro case. And it was this like triple Ziploc bag. I had I shoved that in a Beats Solo little case. Shoved it in the GoPro case. It was so many layers. And I had sorry, my bad. I had dryer sheets like layered in it as well, so it couldn't smell that bad. And then as soon as I heard that, I'm like, fuck. So I went to go get more of my weed, and I flushed it, and that bathroom smelled like dank. Like, I was so scared. I turned on the air vents and everything, and I just hope it would air out. I hope my mom wouldn't go in there, because I thought they were going to come to the house. And then I went to ask my mom. I'm like, Mom, can I go over to Austin's house? Because he lived, like, right down the street. It was like a... So he lived on the same street as me, but next to me, but at the end of my street. It was weird shaped. It was oddly shaped. But it was only like a 10-minute walk, not even. It was really short, especially if you like could walk really fast. So I was just like, Mom, can I go to Austin's house? I made up some bullshit lie. I said he got new LED lights in his pool and I want to see it because I couldn't see it earlier in the daytime. It's nighttime now. She was like, Gabe, I don't know. You have school tomorrow. I don't want you out late. I don't know these people. I'm like, Mom, you can meet them. I don't care. I'm just trying to go over there real quickly and see these lights. She's like, I don't know. And I kept like bugging her. I'm like, please, Mom, just let me go look. I just want to go look for a quick second. She was like, fine, but be back. She was basically telling me to be back as soon as possible. I was like, okay, nice. So I texted him and said I can come over. And so I went over there, and I just saw Austin on like he was on his patio, on his steps, just leaning, like he was leaning back and forth. Like he looked so fucking high. That man looked high as hell. So I'm like, oh shit. And they look at me and said, so, selling weed that you don't know what's in is really dangerous, right? I'm like, yeah, I know. So I basically was their bitch for a little bit. He was telling me shit like, he just gave me a speech. He was all like, so, you don't know what could be in it. You don't know who you're getting it from. If you don't know these people personally, then you don't need to be smoking it or selling it. And he was like, I was like, so what happened? How'd you even know? He said Austin did not, sorry, I can't speak right now. He said Austin did not tell on you for it. We just knew because you were the only person he's been hanging out with today. And then he was like, would you all like to smoke with me later tonight and see how real weed smokes? And I was like, I don't think my mom will let me. It's a school night. He was like, all right. But so basically what they did was they gave Austin, I guess, a blunt or two and made him eat the roaches. And I guess he was just really high off of it because we were smoking on mid back then. And his, basically all I had to do was help his dad do like yard work and stuff every once in a while. And he never told my parents, so my mom did not find out any of this. I hope she doesn't. But yeah, you guys. Moral of the story, just don't sell weed unless like you know what you're doing. Don't just randomly do it to a friend. But yeah, you guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.